Dagger 2, you have clear skies and you are go for takeoff. Go for sweeps.
Just passing the 200-foot ceiling. Control. We have clear skies ahead. Hey, Ranger, how you holding up? Never better, bud. Well, smooth sailing now, but keep your eyes peeled. Well, what the hell was that? I've got him. On our 6, high. Fuck, he's fast. Control. Out picture. Smoke in the air. Break left. 6 o'clock high. Ranger, you gotta shake him. Control. Who is this guy? Shit, I'm hit. This engine isn't gonna hold. On my way, Ranger. Gunner, he's got towed on me again. I see him. 12 o'clock high. Shit, I've got engine 1 failure, engine 2 failure. I see him. Get out of there, Ranger. He's right on your ass. Ranger, get the hell out of there. Pull the lever.
Chaos, what's up? All the time in the world.
Excuse me, ma'am. Sorry to bother you. This just arrived.
Who else has seen this?
No one. For your eyes only.
Give me Admiral Willis.
Right away.
Please face the screen. The screen in front of you. In a moment, I'm going to show you a random series of photographed items. It will be your job to memorize the order of these items and predict which one should appear next in the sequence. Are these instructions clear?
All right.
Are you ready to begin? Which item will appear next in the opening series? You have 3 seconds to answer. Begin. Incorrect. Moving on to the second set of photographs.
Wait.
Are you ready to begin?
Shit.
Which item will appear next in the second series? You have 3 seconds to answer. Begin.
School bus.
Your response has been recorded. Are you ready to begin round number 3?
Hold on. Was I right?
Which item will appear next in the final series? You have 3 seconds to answer. Begin.
Swan. No, thundercloud.
Your response has been recorded. Are you ready to begin round number 4?
Gunner? Gunner was my call sign. I keep telling you people, around here it's just Oliver.
Oliver. Nice to see you again.
Nice surprise. Did you come here to deliver my test results? Usually you just mail me a letter telling me I'm not psychic yet.
Maybe we should speak inside.
Perhaps so. Still not good enough for the space program?
You answered correctly 8 times.
Yeah, well, 10 is still the minimum, isn't it?
Mostly psychic is better than not at all. Looks like you've settled into retired life pretty well.
I wouldn't say settled in, but this place allows me to work with my hands.
It's just something you were always good at. Naval intelligence unsealed a classified brief this morning. An enemy aircraft has gone missing, which violates not less than a dozen NATO peacetime treaties. And 12 hours ago, our Navy came into possession of said craft, but the NSA wants a fresh read on the situation.
Admiral Willis?
Let me put it another way. The Navy needs a pilot.
A pilot?
Someone that can fly under duress, adapt to changing environments.
Changing, wait, back up. Are you asking someone to fly this thing?
Well, we can't just leave it in a hangar, if that's what you're suggesting.
Can't be serious.
Oh, I am. We need a pilot that can see 3 steps ahead of himself. Someone that can read the skies.
So that's why you made me take the test.
Not the only reason. The enemy aircraft, it's a Viper.
Listen, Harold, I appreciate you coming down, but...
When Admiral Willis asks someone to come in, he isn't really asking. That's an order. You remember those, right?
What about Dutch?
My guess, Admiral Willis wants the best. You know the Viper inside and out, and this mission requires that kind of knowledge. See you tomorrow.
Enter. Oliver Goodman, call sign Gunner.
Good to see you again, sir.
I see you still have Ranger's jacket. I believe you've spoken to Mr. Potts, AKA Chaos, at length.
That is correct, sir.
And as I am the air boss here, it's my duty to inform you that the conversation we're about to have does not leave these four walls.
I understand, sir.
Any idea what that is?
Looks like a communications base, sir. Relaying information to a nearby satellite, most likely.
It's exactly what it is. 3 days ago, an Iranian Viper was discovered by NATO troops in a non-sanctioned aircraft hangar in Syria's Turkish Pines region. Possession of the aircraft by the Iranians goes in direct conflict with a bilateral treaty in the region.
Where's the Viper now, sir?
We have it. But the discovery of the aircraft is the least of our problems at the moment.
The comms base.
Precisely. More importantly, the use of it, and why the Iranians are storing an advanced weapons communication satellite in that region in the first place.
You ready, Captain?
GPS jamming is most likely used to hide the location. But since you already have that, someone needs to take out the target before it starts sending signals. Ground cover nearby?
Ground forces, artillery, surplus aircraft, a couple F-16s.
Which tells us how important this is.
The Pentagon wants us to strike before the Iranians have a chance to react.
The Viper can be a tank buster, sir. Someone needs to fly the Viper and take out the satellite relay.
If we knew the location of the corresponding satellite, we would have Pacific Fleet Command take care of this.
Why not send in small teams? 4 men, F-18s, welding wing formation.
I think you misunderstand, Captain.
Sir?
We want you to fly the Viper.
With all due respect, sir, I'm retired.
Were retired.
Orders.
You're a distinguished naval aviator. Hell, you should be sitting in my seat by now. Yet you're retired, and your name is listed on every backwoods air show program from here to Annapolis. Why is that?
You know why, sir.
Tragic. But it's an occupational hazard every pilot comes to accept.
Perhaps another pilot would be up for a mission of this magnitude, sir.
Let me be clear, Captain. We looked. Trust me. But every name we came up with had the same read on the situation.
Which was, sir?
Oliver Goodman is the only pilot with a real-world experience akin to every aspect of this operation. Now, you may think you're happy being a farmer. Let's not lie to one another. You're not. Being a fighter pilot isn't some light switch you can flip on or off. The stuff, it's in your blood, same as me. Take the mission, and you can save more lives in 1 week than most of us can save in an entire career.
And if I'm no longer concerned with saving lives, sir?
Then consider this a way to make up for the one you lost in Tehran.
Hello, Leslie.
My father called me Leslie.
Fair enough, Dutch.
What are you doing here?
I like the place. Reminds me of the past.
You look distinguished. You can't do that at home?
Home looks different these days.
Yeah, I heard.
Is there someplace we can talk?
So, what are you gonna do about it?
I don't know. You know Wolf.
He's a big boy. He can take no for an answer. Can't he?
Still keep seeing it. I just got in there a second. Or if he just pulled the cord.
Hey, don't do that to yourself. People die all the time in this line of work. I mean, we all know what we signed up for. And plus, you don't know if Ranger would have survived if the roles were reversed. It could have easily have been you. I mean, the decisions in the air, they just happen in a split second.
You seem to manage.
Here or Tehran? Or something else?
I know I should have called.
Yeah, but you didn't.
Dutch.
Okay, look. You came to me for a read on a situation. My read is you are who you are. And there was a place and time that I was in love with the version of you I really was. But that gunner is dead. He died in Tehran. And as nice as it would be for him to rise from the grave, I don't know if that's even possible anymore. I got a tour in a few minutes.
Stay.
It was really good to see you, Oliver. It really was. Good luck with whatever you choose.
Flying the Viper will give me some sort of anonymity once I arrive on target. Should also allow me to navigate through the combat zone undetected. Ish.
Good. Intelligence sent word that the Iranians will start testing the target as early as 3 days from now.
Which means ground forces will be heavier than we expected.
You'll need to use that sixth sense of yours.
A little sooner than anticipated.
Which also means we need to get moving and get you over to Atlantic Fleet. That's where we're keeping the Viper.
There goes the Band-Aid.
Just covering all our bases is all.
I understand.
Commander, will you give us some room for a moment, please? You know, Gunner, you and I are cut from the same cloth. We voluntarily leave the safety of this world's surface, hope to find our soul somewhere in the sky. I like to think of it as a kind of communion.
Sir?
What happened in Tehran? I need to hear you say it. Out loud, Captain.
Just passing the 200-foot ceiling. Control. We have clear skies ahead. Hey, Ranger, how you holding up? Ever better. Well, it's smooth sailing now, but keep your eyes peeled. Roger that. Well, what the hell was that? I didn't even see him. Fuck, he's fast. Control, how's picture? I've got him. R6, high. What the hell is this asshole doing? can't see him. Brake right, brake right! Son of a bitch is too fast. I'm dropping flares. 6 o'clock high, Reese, you gotta shake the control. Who is this guy?
Bogey is unconfirmed. Engage with caution.
Shit, he's got towed again. Ranger, are you hit? Damage to right engine. Putting it out now. Hang on, I'm coming back around.
Dagger 1, Dagger 2. Command confirms enemy aircraft is non-responsive. Engage at will. Fleet Command is deploying reserve ground surface cover. Comanche is clearing airspace.
Guns go! Fox 2! That's a miss! I lost him, I repeat, I lost visual, Ranger! I can't see him either.
Dagger 2 requesting you drop tanks immediately.
Control, requesting Ranger return to base so I can track this asshole down.
Negative. Command is requesting you locate bandit and eliminate. Bogey is 12 o'clock high. 3 miles and closing in.
I'm not going back without you, Gunner. I see him, 12 o'clock high! I'm on him! I got him, Fox 3! Shit, Fox 3 is a miss, I repeat, that's a miss! Gunner, this engine isn't gonna hold! I see him, get out of there, Rangers, right on your ass! 60 knots and turning! Ranger, eject! Shit, I'm hit! 6 o'clock high! It's pointing right at you, pull the cord! Shit, engine 1 has failed! Ranger, get the hell out of there, pull the lever!
Dagger 2, you have critical engine failure. Command has search and rescue deployed.
I lost him, I repeat, I lost visual. Ranger! I see him now, he's climbing. Ranger, eject, eject!
What happened to him? Ranger.
He bailed out in time. He was killed before he hit the ground.
Ranger's death wasn't your fault.
I didn't reach the enemy in time, sir.
We rarely do. One failed mission doesn't define the pilot. I refuse to put you in that Viper if you think otherwise.
I understand, sir.
Good. Then prove it. Tomorrow we're bringing an old F-18 out of retirement, much like yourself. Tomorrow you fly. Shake off the dust.
You remember the key?
Long day.
Are they all?
I wanted to apologize for the other day.
There's no need.
No, there is.
You were just being honest. It's okay.
I know why you didn't call.
Oh, you do?
You want to get us something to drink?
I can do that.
Okay. You know, in some weird way, I can see why you're out here.
It's a lot different than being up in there.
Grounded?
Exactly.
But like, what do you do for fun?
You know,
No, I don't know.
farmer things. What about you? The museum?
Government pension isn't what it used to be.
So what, just something to pay the bills?
Yes and no. I like to be around the plains.
Smell the engine, I get it. Nothing compares to the aroma of cow shit, though, let me tell you. Farmer things.
Farmer things, whatever you say.
So you're gonna tell me why you think I never called?
You know, the first time I saw you fly, the ready room was packed and you were so smooth out there. I mean it, we were all in awe of what you could do. And for the longest time, I tried to figure out what made you so special. And then we started dating. I slowly figured it out. It's fear. You were just afraid.
Afraid of what exactly?
Everything. Being afraid behind the stick actually makes you a better pilot. Relationship-wise, not so much.
I wasn't afraid to call you Dutch.
No, you were just afraid that I wouldn't answer. See, once you taste the sky, you spend your whole life wanting more.
You're right.
I know I am.
Today's 20-mile radius, hard deck is 3,000 feet. Your objective is to shoot down the oncoming enemy aircraft.
What enemy, Commander?
Know when you see it, Captain.
Sky was clean. Not gonna tell me, are you?
Rules are rules, Captain. That would defeat the purpose of this exercise.
Exercise in?
Dogfighting. Now we're talking.
Fight on! On my 6, I see him, going for position. It has been a minute. There you go, come and get me.
A little rusty there, Gunner?
That's right, come and chase me.
You got it.
Almost there. Switching to guns. Firing, that's a kill. Copy kill, nice work, Captain. Get back to base. Copy that, gunner headed back in. You don't mind if I take the long way, do you?
That's never stopped you before, has it?
I just spoke to the president. How in the hell Interpol got ahead of us on this is beyond me. And needless to say, he's asking himself that very same question.
Admiral Willis is on his way to the Pentagon right now.
That's good. He has a lot to answer for. I understand you have a pilot in mind. Oliver Goodman. 2 missions in Afghanistan, 1 in Tehran. Distinguished, distinguished, distinguished. Says here he's retired. We can't find an enlisted pilot?
Not for this mission.
Okay. So the Iranians have begun using the satellite relay. Their forces are moving into place. And a NATO intelligence brief that I shared with the president details the Iranians knowing that we have the Viper. Furthermore, command is confident that the Iranians are building a new nuclear facility. And in Syria, of all places. I know, bad from worse. When Willis arrives, I want him inside the Situation Room for the duration of the mission. Have Commander Potts run things from Fleet Command, and just make sure he's briefed immediately.
Consider it done. Anything else?
This Goodman. If he's as good as he looks on paper, we should be fine.
He'll get the job done, ma'am.
Self-preservation is the name of this game, Admiral. I'll see you in Virginia.
NSA chair came by prior to this morning's little exercise.
Sounds ominous.
Willis is on his way to the Pentagon to brief the president and the Joint Chiefs of Staff. This is a NATO intelligence file. It outlines 2 possible issues within the current mission parameters.
What issues?
The Iranians know we have the Viper. They've begun using the target to relay messages to a satellite.
And what are the messages reading?
Intercept shows that they're planning to begin operations of an underground nuclear plant located in Syria. Our agency has had eyes on the location for a while now. It's been dormant until now. If the Iranians start churning out nuclear weapons in Syria, our allies in the region could be in big trouble.
But the target's in Turkey.
Like any good boxer, the idea is to keep your hands up, create the illusion of confusion when all along they've had their fists clenched, ready to strike when we least expect it. Furthermore, the proposed nuclear plant is within striking distance of our fleet in the Mediterranean. We can eliminate that threat once the target on the ground is taken out.
When is all this happening again?
You need to be airborne in the morning.
Ought to get a few more hours in the air before shipping off with the fleet.
Well, unfortunately, we don't have that luxury any longer.
Ground forces, talk to me.
It's large. Larger than anticipated.
So there's no possibility of offering clean air out of there.
That's correct.
Sending in 1 plane into a valley where the only route of in or egress is guarded by surface-to-air missiles, backed up by tanks, other heavy artillery that they have. And if that target is destroyed, then it's a race against time and bullets to get out of hostile airspace fast enough so the fleet can synchronize an attack on enemy location. That's what you're telling me.
All correct assumptions.
It's a hell of a lot of assumptions. Even a bigger ask of 1 pilot.
Look, Captain, Admiral Willis needs you to understand the situation. You will be spotted and you will be exposed to enemy missiles. He's prepared to advise the White House that you are, in fact, the only pilot capable of pulling off a mission of this complexity.
All right. I'll fly low and fast on the break home. What's my window once I arrive on target?
6 minutes. We understand that isn't an ideal amount of time.
Not unless the American military is willing to go to war. Exactly. All right. What are my orders?
This is what you've been trained to do, Captain. Go home, pack up. The Navy will take you to the heli at dawn. When the mission's completed, you come home safely. Those are your orders. Dismissed.
Nice shirt.
Are you hungry? I can make us something.
Okay, yeah.
Well, you don't have much. Maybe breakfast for dinner? What is it? Oh my God, you changed your mind again.
It's not like that.
No? Because it sure as shit is what it looks like.
They're shipping me out tomorrow morning, Atlantic Fleet.
Oh, really? Tomorrow? I thought we had a few days.
Yeah, well, things change.
Changed how?
Doesn't even matter.
I can't believe I let you do this to me again.
Don't do that.
Then talk to me. Help me understand.
Understand? You suddenly forget how this job works?
What is that supposed to mean?
It means the odds are in the favor of me not coming back from this mission. That's what it means. I already made a widow out of Ranger's wife. I'm not going to do the same to you.
Is that really what you think? And even if it were true, we're not married.
I know that.
Is that what you want?
It's what I want.
To marry me, is that what you want?
Are you even listening to me?
Just answer the question.
I'm scared.
Okay. You don't have to be scared of losing me. I'm here.
You should go.
Captain!
Sir!
We're just about ready for you on deck. Admiral Willis is on standby in the Situation Room via Langley. You know, when Willis told me it was gonna be you, I knew we had a shot at this thing. The others, well, let's just say I understand the term ill at ease.
Laid it on a bit thick, huh?
I always thought I was a good pilot. But you were brilliant.
Yeah, well, I don't want to let you down, Chaos.
You won't, Captain.
Do me a favor. If I die, make sure Dutch knows I'm sorry.
Sorry for what?
Everything.
No problem, Captain. But here's to hoping you can deliver that message yourself.
Thank you, Chaos.
Good luck, Gunner. See you in the air. Comanche, this is Control. Are we good to send them?
Comanche copies. Mission control. The air is yours.
Dagger 1, this is Control. You are now cleared for takeoff.
Dagger 1 copies. Go for takeoff. Dagger 1, we're approaching enemy airspace. Roger that. Time to target, 1 minute, 15 seconds. Dagger 1, dropping altitude. Enemy ground forces, 10 o'clock. Well, secret is out, boys. This is it. Talk to me, Chaos.
You're coming up on the target, 2 o'clock.
Shit. I'm gonna circle back around. Dagger 1 pulling up. I've got eyes on target. Smoke in the air, dropping flares. Dropping bombs. Dagger 1 making a second run at the target. Time to target 30 seconds, but there's serious movement down there. Smoke in the air, I can't shake him. Come on, I got total on target, Fox 2.
Dagger 1, that's a miss. Can you confirm?
Shit! Confirmed! Fox 2 is a miss. I'm going back around. Dagger 1 approaching target from dead south. I've got company, Chaos. Incoming bandit, 3 o'clock high. Negative engage. I'm almost there. When you destroy the target, the bandit will lose GPS and disengage. You sure about that?
In theory.
Command, this is HQ. Fire at will on target.
Target is destroyed. Dagger 1 is homebound.
That's a big copy. Nice work, Gunner. We'll see you back at home.
Copy that.
At ease, Captain. Nice flying out there. Never had a doubt.
As long as all the parts of the mission are complete, sir.
They were. Whatever fallout there is from all this, time will tell.
Langley has your number, sir.
Indeed they do.
Well done, Captain.
Thank you, Chaos.
About that message you asked me to deliver.
You never know.
Safe travels, Captain.
Thank you, sir. What now, sir?
Well, it depends on a number of things.
Such as?
What a farmer from Texas wants out of the rest of his life. You still have a lot to offer this country, Captain. So before I let you walk out of here, decide for yourself. I have one question. How did it feel?
To be back in the air?
To save lives, Captain.
Like communion, sir. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, Captain. When can I anticipate your decision?
Soon. You have my word.
Dismissed. Gunner, what did Commander Chaos mean when he asked you about a message?
That's between me and a former Navy pilot, sir. Dutch.
Leslie's fine. It looks like it was a successful mission.
Depends on your definition of the word. It's only successful when you're on the winning side of the stick. Willis wants me back. Full time.
Really? What did you say?
Nothing yet. I figured I'd let him sweat it out a little bit. What are you doing here?
I thought about what you said. About everything, really.
Yeah, well, I owe you an apology. I never should have doubted you. I never should have doubted us. That thing that happened to Ranger, nothing on earth could have prevented that. I'm sorry I tried.
Us?
What?
You said that you doubted us.
I mean, what do you say? You want to take a shot?
Okay, Gunner. Let's see what you got.